are listening to the Morning Express on Mainland 98.3 FM.
Good morning.
Morning Express. It is on Mainland 95. Thank you so much for keeping it locked. And on Mainland Focus, will be focusing, basically bringing to the limelight and the front burner two major stories, which definitely we would like to hear your thoughts, your submission, your perspective. And again, join us on Facebook and YouTube at Mainland 98.3 FM. And as well, you can listen via Radio Garden and on our website at www.mainlandfm.com and YouTube, and drop your comment just at the comment section right on Facebook and YouTube, and we'll definitely grace the studio. I planned to prank him this morning and I did successfully.
It's okay, it's fine. I've been seeing a lot of it.
The land you slap because of the hardship.
Because again, people are not smiling really. But again, we just have to find a way to put smiles
as a blessing to us. Or rather,
it's a blessing because again, it helps with our survival into chaos in other places. But you know, because we are very resilient people,
you're not supposed to condone.
Well, like they always say, something is important, that we must maintain the peace of the land. So we keep going to help anybody.
Right. All right, of course, Mela, taking a trip to Rivers and also Edo State, we find this beautiful morning. Speaking about the ᴏᴜᴜ to Kano State, speaking about the call for the prosecution of the suspect and urgent, and the Nigerian Bar Association in the state have now urged the government. This is amid the heightened fears of reprisal Uromi Delta State on Friday, and of course tension at relatives of the Uromi killing staged a protest over the gruesome death of their sons in Edo. And even basically, how do we prevent the reprisal attack? The question we're asking the states and the country, and because wrong accusation, and they at the end of the day resulting to loss of lives and reoccurrence of this incident. And secondly, suspended governor, as he mentioned earlier, but really a crisis in the states will ultimately, we ultimately strengthen forces might be at play, beyond human understanding. The Rivers people, to avoid certain elements who sought to, destabilize this, who actually paid him salary visit at his private residence in Port Harcourt. Now, your take on this is, do you being optimistic, as Fubara is also optimistic, saying that, okay, these are trying times anyway, and of course, positive things or positive outcome will come out of this. All right. So before the phone line, you can send WhatsApp, you can navigate your thoughts and your just at the comment section of Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much once again, Fuad.
All right. Thank you for having me, Lady Mo. Kano State going to the north. You have the governor of Kano State, everyone making of long years of misgovernance. We've gotten to the point where nobody trusts anybody again. You can't trust security operatives. There's a lot of conspiracy theories. Everyone is on the edge. We're getting to a point where the center can no longer hold. It's like the country's on the edge. It's hanging by the cliff. It could tilt away anytime soon.
Like some will say, we are sitting on the.
They tell people what to share, not what to share. They've abandoned the people, the other side of the divide. There's no sacrifice from the other side, no leadership by example. Mm-hmm. So, in and looting of people's resources, please stop, people. So, while we're having that conversation, which will continue to have serious chaos and anarchy, and when these things start, they want the land to burn. We have no other country. People fanning these embers of discord are not even in this country. One cozy, quiet, peaceful place in the world, and they keep throwing stones. We are not animals. No place like home. We have to protect this concept. We should not bring ethnic sentiments and colorations into it. The reality is that it should be colonizing it. So again, we just have to do the needful. Again, we call on the government. We are begging them, please, can we begin to have commitment? From 1999 till this, there's always the promise of, we're going to tackle corruption. Corruption should fester. So while we keep appealing, like I've just told how it could explode on us anytime soon if we're not careful, we also have to talk to ourselves. That look, if they fail us, don't fail ourselves. We are not animals. We are not barbarians. And mob action should stop. in all forms and shape.
Jungle justice.
Jungle justice has to stop. There's no way you are going to be to rationalize what they claim to be. Should they have died? Should they have been killed in that manner? I doubt if there's going to be any reprisal attack. Again, we just have to appeal to others to in Rivers State. Again, look, in the minds of our politicians, morality is never a we'll say, but it's obvious that look, from everything we've seen,
even when he has the backing of the people.
Because at the end of the day, you discover that even the people don't even know where to stand on the matter. If Yᴏᴜᴛᴜʲ goes to Rivers State today to hold a rally, you still find. If we are still operating a situation where people can be given 1,000, look at what happened to Natasha now. They called them for empowerment. And then people came out because, again, they are hungry. So, again, we just have to talk about the reality of the political setting we have in the country, the structure of politics in the country. He really does not. He wants to play his politics. I'm sure it will start to begin to. From Abuja down to Rivers State, the reality is that it's a game of. He has said that, look, he's going to come back stronger. I like his optimism. Political consultant. So I leave him to figure that out.
The Sound of Lagos. We get your thoughts and contributions now. The number to call 30 on Facebook and YouTube. You can as well drop your contributions there. And as much as possible, you have a minute to submit and to give us. We always reiterate the fact that we should see choice of words, really, and make sure that we have a radio-worthy, positive minded in while we explore. Hello, good morning. You.
Yeah. You see the issue of guidelines. How can a vigilante operating in the federal highway, element of a vigilante, and the ineffective of the local, the vigilante will come to the federal road and seize the federal highway? This is where the problem comes from.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. Really appreciate your time. Yeah.
What?
Good morning.
This issue of Edo State, what you have said, that all animals Sokoto, there was no reprisal attack. This them it. But why is it that it's the Southerners, the South, that are always taking, but the North, any little thing, they will say they want to do reprisal attack. Are we one? Don't we have the clearance? This country is not balanced.
All right.
Yes, please. Thank you.
All right. Thank you for calling. Hello. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Concerning what happened in Edo State, I agree with your analysis that the right-thinking person must condemn it based on woman being in Nigeria any law. Billy Momodu said yesterday that he was appealing to Mr. President that he should know that it's an eye-opener. I agree with him in the sense that the resources of the state, and that person is being shielded by that Lagos State is thinking. When Fashola was where's water? Can we maintain hygiene with that water?
Because I actually wanted to.
And the issue of 1/4 of the state resources is an allegation. I don't think anywhere, and the percentage we don't know.
All right. Hello. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Fouad. I'm calling from Ebeda. Okay, now we talking about the propaganda. When Deborah was killed, as many people that were killed in the north, but will this stop the suspicion and have the security measures put in place? Somebody came from, so the government needs to take proactive steps. There should be forest guard.
Really appreciate. Hello.
Yeah, like this one.
Yes.
Inability of the government to secure the people, farm, and that is exactly what brought about that. So I don't blame the purpose of the so we cannot blame the security people. I mean, to the north, and say you want, if they are hunter.
Let me ask you a question, Alhaji Zubair.
Yes.
All of this.
You see, like I had, in Finland issue, what mastermind it. That is exactly what I'm saying. You said that true. Nobody is around land. Somebody is saying that they are Fulani, they hold organizing.
Thank you for calling.
He's talking about insecurity, the fact that kidnappings. I've talked about stereotyping. I've talked about this wrong narrative take the people, but we cannot fail ourselves because the government.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
is barbaric, dehumanizing, and actually degrading and unacceptable war.
Yeah,
where people will kill, where people not differentiate Fulani from outside. Sure, you understand? So they are angry. They want to vent out their anger.
With you.
So exactly so. That's the way to go about it. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Go ahead. Do you have a
I greet you.
I greet you too.
People are hunters. And by the way, me in my own village, Kano, to come and hunt in a land that is this festival. Why must they carry their guns? Guns in their house. So what are you going to do with the gun when you are celebrating? No, we're just saying that maybe this thing would have been prevented. Why can't they celebrate? Are the gun is it used for drinking or along with you?
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Going to hunt there?
Were they going to hunt? Were they really hunters? What I'm saying is come up with different things. So he didn't not to have done this. I remember when Deborah was murdered by that deranged mob. If you have to be circumspect enough. So what we're saying is that look, the act of preempted and dealt with in a more reasonable way than we have to be careful with these stereotypes that could burn down the entire country.
Done is calling the appropriate authority.
Profile them properly, do the needful. In that look, Jungju justice has to stop. There's no justice.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Peter Monson is my name from Sogodo. And Fubara also believes in that philosophy. The cloud are gathering in River State. It is clear. Whatever the governor of Edo State is doing, another governor to sentence. So I don't believe in taking any life yourself. And then we find out that 70-something people government has failed Nigerians. How do we do it? Hello, Lady Mo.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Beautiful.
And happy Salah in area to all Nigerians. My name is 16 number. When you key them, you key those who you get arrested. Take them to police station and you kill these people. And those of us who now refer to how to act. But this particular one, when we condemn it, it means we are safely and they are not going to any land. We do not call them on your farm. If they were traveling, going back to go and sell key over there. So we have to use, please finally, the governor of Edo State are too fantastic.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Peter Usifo. I'm calling for happen may have been caused by spiritual reasons. To me, that is a defense mechanism. He caused this problem. Former COS, the chief of staff, who was the then speaker in the illegal formal assembly during the time he passed the budget of 800 billion naira. That's Edison, this or whatever his name is, but Edison is the first name. He is now repeating that claim that in fact he was about to be bribed with 5 billion naira and he refused it. To me, that's a big lie. And that is the more reason why Fubara and the former assembly headed by that speaker Edison, who later became the chief of staff, should be sought after by EFCC. Why they should be dealt with by EFCC?
Let me ask you a question. Why do you think what he has said is a lie? Why
after them for approving 800 billion naira in 2024 budget? And they spent it recklessly.
Wait now, but do you believe what the head of service, the former head of service?
I don't believe in what the CCOS said. Then finally, concerning the Uromi killing, I think Nigeria Edo State have done the right thing by making sure that he went to Kano and then appeal to the North is condemnable. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. Let me quickly pay attention to some with you all watching live here in Surulere. Thank you very much for doing that. The tunnel. Fubara will win the war. Wike has won the battle. Away from that, John Bernard Hoy says, good morning, Lady Moa, Mr. Fawad. On the issue of Edo State, justice will keep repeating itself. What have they done to killer herders who have prevented our people from going to emergency in Edo because human life is valuable than state resources? Benjamin Issa from Facebook says, good morning, Lady Moa and Fawad. It's unfortunate what happened in Edo State. Edo State used to be a peaceful state. North government have a very big role to play in all this. What type of animals are they? The governor should please make sure innocent people and political opponents are not targeted but the real people. Benjamin from Shogunle. Damnable government has woefully failed the people. What could possibly trigger this jungle justice can be traced back how government handled most of the similar cases in the past. Most of the terrorists caught and handed over to the authority were freed without any prosecution. As a result, people now feel that the only way to get justice is to resort to the mayhem we witnessed in Edo. May God save us from these bad rulers all over us. James from Agbado Junction. Stephen Francis says, good morning, Fouad and Lady Mo. On Edo killings, I don't know about the region without any compensation being paid. We should rather fight for justice in our judicial process, from the police to the courts. I believe if people have guessed is the Edo killings, which is sad. On Safubar's issue, I think it's good PR for him to show a spectrum of Nigerians, and he's rightly lapping it up. Away from that, Oluwamuyiwa says, good morning, Melake, to Northern Oligarchy, or their reaction to Northern Oligarchy, because I won't can't encourage that word. When as Northern governors visited any vote of no confidence in the judicial system, everyone is just pocketing their coin to stand on the road to aid security. God bless Nigeria. Muyiwa from Abuja. Thank you. And Iberi Chukwu says, good morning, Lady Mo. As much as I'm not in support of jungle justice, nevertheless, I still find it very difficult to believe they are hunters because of the rate of killings, and there is a breach of security of human lives. James, mob justice in Edo State, it should be condemned by every sense, fish out everyone involved. It has nothing to do with ethnicity. Whatever this happened, okay, I think I rushed that. Okay, wherever this happens in any part of Nigeria, please pardon me. Okay, wherever this happens on River State, Mr. Fouad, you can now see that a lot of people are with Governor Fubara because they know what exactly is playing out. Governor Fubara is also too soft for politics. You don't play politics by being soft. Only ruthless men like Wike. It may be difficult to collect it back from him. James Ogbona from before. Okay.
Oh, I really appreciate your. You led me to Mainland FM. So let us go to what is. Two people have been crying out this year about, and nothing happened. Government is not doing anything about it. So that's what informed this. Because in fact, was a sandbag where Fulani cattle and in fact to put the farm in order. What will happen to that man? 8 million farm. This is just too bad, though.
Right.
Yeah, Mr. Fouad, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Fouad, if heaven want to remember you, please, as if you are not from this kind of Nigeria that is too tribalistic or not, God is with you. You need to be there. Not this kind of the other people who are turning okay is my name.
Welcome.
I condemn some of our judiciary and the police or the military police. Give it to them.
All right.
Any they want to do. And then treat ourselves very good.
All right.
Let us be our brother.
Good morning. My name is Robert Oga Fouad. Good morning, sir.
Morning, sir.
My first time to speak to your station when you are on the studio.
Thank you.
Okay, Oga Fouad, I want to ask you, sir, important than any other person life in Nigeria. And what is it where these people not nobody apologize? It feels as a normal thing. You understand? Me, I don't support violence. So I don't say what happened in Edo is good. I have access to violence. So we are trying to keep this country, as some people want to scatter. They cannot condemn this killing. These people are near people's farm. They are putting their
calling. Hello.
I've wanted to just ignore no video recordings. Oga Fouad, that gun. Can you go about with a gun?
If
when you
it's licensed.
Oga Fouad, this guy was losing sawmill machine. I got there, so many people. I said, "See, please, I'm begging you." They tied the guy. I said, "Please, if this guy die, we are in trouble. We are a southerner. Give him. See, if this has happened to a southerner, they will change. Maybe they will change it. But if it can happen to anybody,
all right,
it can happen to anybody." Thank you.
Thank you for calling.
From another.
Yes, you're welcome.
Honestly, guys, a trader. At long run, when he wasn't go to the president, after in the forest, do we call that one forest justice? Who is fooling who here, working towards? In fact, what in Lagos here, we are surrounded. Edo surrounded. Ondo surrounded. Are these people actually know that have access to the forest? Can you and I carry go around here and there doing the dipping back in the forest there?
All right.
Well,
Good morning.
Well, I think
Thank
we also
you.
have to be
Again,
we are going back to ethnic conversation. Very, very dangerous to go on that line of conversation. Is that look, those communities, they live there. Some of them have married it.
Movement to
so it's not a southern thing to think that they are the ones here. We are also there. You look. I go to a community somewhere in Taraba. In that community is an Igbo man. I'm telling you, a place that is completely deserted. Only one that brings things from the outside to sell us. We can talk about how it's looking as if some people look in our approach to resolving these issues, in discussing these issues. Can we be careful again not to now fail ourselves by this ethnic coloration stereotyping that can burn down the entire country if we're not careful?
But there are concerns.
Yeah.
Because I was privileged to be in a conversation where I went to an area and they were talking about all these scavengers and
picking things
and all of that. So a woman that was now narrating what happened earlier that before that, prior to that day, that they caught one of them and then they wanted to, I think, use of even community leaders there of this in comparison to if it were to be. Of course, what message does that speak?
Let's strengthen our laws to ensure that every criminal is arrested and power are not even paying attention to these things. They are still busy and that's the end to govern in 2027. Look at the division country, but they are not concentrated on that. It's how to take states, how to capture states that they keep talking only about winning elections. It's about 2027. Whereas the country they want to govern is sliding, is disintegrating completely.
As Oromi type of killing would continue until open grazing is banned in Nigeria, it would also stop if our criminal justice system is improved. Idima Puza from Surulere. I hope I got that correctly. I salute you, my gallant and great female radio presenter Lɪධᴇ at Mainland FM, and all our gallant army officers and men, including our gallant fans worldwide in Mainland FM, are happy, be great, and sweetness and blessed than last month. Amen. Keep on flags flying, gallantry, my gallant. From that, good morning, Mainland crew. My take is simple. I want President Tinubu to be proactive by declaring, okay, good, I condemn the killings, but what has anyone, government done with killer herdsmen who have been kidnapping on? But Edo governor has Lsharibu. Okay, Lsharibu Chijoke. Thank you. Good morning from Edo State, and I condemn such acts. I just hope, just as they said, the drama playing out there is power play. Andrew from Ota. Awolo Christopher from Shogunle says the killing of Oromi was barbaric and inhuman. Even if they were criminals, it is a state testament of security collapse. And the talk of reprisal attack is also another clear testament of our fragile polity. Nigeria remains a time bomb. Lamount in the studio. I'm Chinedu texting from Ijigbo. You see what is happening in River State? What everyone is pointing. Everyone now, nothing has happened. Instead, state of emergency was imposed in River State. Let's politician Lady Mo, Mr. Fᴏᴜ, please, if they are other radio stations say they were with AK guns. And you said they were carrying Dane guns.
From here. We've told you what the whole thing is about.
That's so what the Southerns should open their eyes. We should allow the best of us to rule the best of us to get the righteousness from us. About the rivers palaver I created, it's easy to start a fire, but it's not easy to know the consequences and extent of damage it will cause. They're acting another movie with no go sleep. Steve from Ijaniki. Distinguished Fuad and Lady Mo agreed to primarily. All right, they took that from Facebook. Outrightly bad. Okay, very and outrightly bad. But the main issue here is, as it is said, is difficult to retrust. Our main issue here is nepotism and tribalism, and it has led to the animal farm saying all animals are equal, but some are more equal than others. This is what has led gradually by letting farmers to go to their farms without being killed, and kidnapping stopped completely while our military take out the terrorists. Sean, thank you. Good morning, Lady Mo and Fuad. On Rivers, in the classroom of politics in Nigeria, angels are not students. Fabara needs to understand this. Just this, I hope security is taken as a serious business by our leaders. Joseph from Ikotun. This says, good morning. Asking President Tinubu to stay or do Chad, Niger, etc. to win elections for the APC, and now having been privy to the criminality perpetrated to remove.
Talked about these. You can have that amongst your friends, maybe in a beer parlor, but on radio you can't bring up theories like this. Again, I've said it. You can't stereotype a whole tribe, not on a public platform like this. It's just wrong. You can't bring this on radio. That be Fulani. People's like worse off than them, really, if you continue to say things like this.
Good morning, Lady Mo and Oga Fuad. Prince Samuel Oji from Ajekule, Papa, Lagos. The Edo killing is highly condemnable, but the fact remains Modupe and Fuad, the mob justice and the killing of untried criminal suspects is highly condemnable. One of the greatest problems in Nigeria. Fuad, just quickly.
We just have to continue to appeal to Nigerians that, look, we have not fully recovered. The divisions are still there. The inequalities, the issues of equality, tribalism, and all of that is still there. That was gone into needless war, needless crisis. You understand that, look, let us find a way to continue to have conversation. Violence, we agree. We'll continue to talk about equality, justice, fairness, and equity. But please, can we not turn ourselves to animals? Can we not turn ourselves to barbarians?
Bring our conscience just by the truth. That will be the side of the package. Mainland Focus. You definitely join Cordelia Okwe on the recap of this beautiful morning. Again, good morning, happy new month, and